Welcome back to Thrash Reviews, where yours truly, Thrash Maniac 99, continues to review upcoming hard rock and heavy metal albums in the calendar year of 2016, and today I am back to review the newest release from sludge metal upstarters from Savannah, Georgia, Black Tusk, and their new record, Pillars of Ash. For those who don't know, Black Tusk is a band from Savannah, Georgia that mixes hardcore punk, thrash metal, sludge metal, and stoner metal all into one sound. And their sound has been compared to bands such as a couple of their contemporaries of the Savannah, Georgia metal scene, such as Kylesa and Baroness, and also even to some degree Mastodon, since they're from Georgia. So that Georgia metal scene is really making some big waves, not only because of Mastodon, but like Baroness has been killing it lately with records, same with Kylesa, and now a newer band in Black Tusk. We're about to examine their newest record right now, kicking off with the opening track called God's on Vacation. And right off the gate, the thrash hardcore influence is well apparent throughout this entire record, just from this first track, and some of those elements continue throughout the album, where you get some fast parts, but then you get some mid-tempo parts that you would hear in the sludge band or even a stoner band. And this track was a great start to what was going to become a pretty solid release. The next track I would like to touch on is Bleed on Your Knees, one of the longer tracks of the album, of 4 minutes 5 seconds, and again, it's pretty much showing off their influences of thrash, of hardcore, of sludge, of stoner. This track was probably a more sludge track than some of the other songs on the record, and the sludge metal sound is really unique to me because of that idea of trying to combine hardcore with doom metal and even grunge and southern rock all into one big sound, and it creates some atmospheric music. And Black Tusk's atmosphere is very intense with some of the fast parts, as well as even some of their more haunting stuff, which we'll get to at the end of the video. Then the next track I want to touch base on is the song Punk Out, which was probably their most thrashy or hardcore track of the album, the shortest song on the album at 2 minutes 15 seconds. Very fast, very heavy. The vocals are just out of control sounding. And that's what I love about fast metal, is that out of control, like, sound where it's on a train. You're riding along in the train, and it feels like it's about to derail, but it keeps itself on the track. That's what a band such as Black Tusk seems to be all about. And then the final track I want to touch base on is the last track, Leveling, which was near 3 minutes, and this was mostly a very short thrash hardcore tune that was really awesome, with a piano part at the end, which was really unique from a band like this. And I guess it was for the let me look it up real quick. This I guess that piano part was to pay tribute to their old bassist, Jonathan Anthon, who I guess died in 2014, which, rest in peace. So I guess that piano part was like a way to pay tribute and say thank you to Jonathan, who was a big contributor to the band back in the previous records. But this was a great closing track that had not only the intense atmosphere of the first half of the track, but the beautiful atmosphere with the piano riff in the second half. So overall, this was a pretty solid release, really solid work. If I were to score this, I would give this an 83 out of 100. This was a really good album. The middle of the album kind of had some up and down moments that feels like you're on a roller coaster, going bloop, 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 bloop kind of idea, and the tracks kind of were inconsistent in the middle, but that's a very minor complaint at best. So once again, 83 out of 100 for Pillars of Ash by Black Tusk. What did you guys think of this record? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this. But until next video, peace out and have a good Wednesday.